recoil, right? I talk a lot, my latest thing that I came up with, and it won't maybe work for our next generation, is Glinda's bubble. Everybody knows Glinda traveled in a bubble, right? And it's like that circle of man, right? So if we're in that bubble, we want to open out into the periphery of the bubble. And you know, a lot of people, even on the reformer, when they do hug a tree, they get to about here and then they do this, right? So we want to keep that on the opening when we're resisting the recoil as well as on the closing. It changes how you think about the exercise a little bit.
And you open that wide to stretch the chest open?
Yeah, it will stretch on people who are tight, I think. Rest for a second. Just step back. So now we're going to go into a lunge. You can take 1 foot forward, doesn't matter which one. I like to have the Pilates V, or you know, if you take yoga, it's like warrior pose, right? So the back leg is going to be really important. You want to feel the outer border of the back foot. I think you all have the left foot back. How nice. Bring the front foot in parallel, Chad. Right, make sure the knee is tracking over the shoulders. So even though you're working with your arms, the pelvis is strong and grounded here, right? So let's hold that position, and you're gonna punch first your left arm forward because that's easier, opposition, right? And switch, right? And again, when you're out there, put the left arm out, everybody. Now, I want you to lean into that left handle with your hand. As you pull back, resist, right? So don't just let the spring pull you back, and switch. Let's add a little body rotation. Yeah, so you're gonna move your body, right? Remember, he was a boxer. Yes, but resist the recoil. Pull the elbows wide. Remember that cue, elbows are out to the side, shoulders are down. Of course, they may be like this when you're boxing, but somebody got an email. Right, good, yes.
She is rotating, so when she put it out, she's rotating her hand.
That's okay. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't mind that. Yeah, you can rotate that. It seems to get the spring out of the way. Let's come back together, step nicely, get your center, and lunge forward with the other leg. All right. Feel that back foot, the outer border of the back of the right foot, grounded. The pelvis pressing forward, so you really feel the glutes tucked under. And go ahead and punch now, right arm first. Right. Do it first with the body straight, and then go into the rotation. Chad, I'd have you bend your left knee a little more and really, yes, there you go. And when you rotate, you can even add your head, you know. You guys have the gyrotonic here, right? You know how much they're into this rotating stuff, and we work so much in that rigid plane in Pilates, it's nice to add that rotation. Look behind you when you rotate. There you go. Yes. Nice. That's enough. Okay, so step back together. Let's do butterfly. So you're going to lean out, right, and you have to adjust where you're going to be, right, and you're just going to kind of rotate and look behind you, right, and then switch it. This is great for the obliques. It feels really nice. Lean out a little more, Chad, so you're actually leaning out the whole time. Press the pelvis forward. Yes. Nice, people. All right. How's that feel? Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. Both arms forward. It's just a rotation. Really, you want to think of this shape here staying the same, and it changes because the body changes, right? Not so much that the arms are moving, people, but that you're pulling through the sides of the body to make the changes. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. It looks really nice. You all right?
Yes, no, that's good.
Good, good. There's also, if you leave the handles, I'm not sure this is in the right place at the top. These squats. Yeah, a little bit lower. Yeah, usually we use the bar for that. You have a bar here? Right.
If you ever use this bar, I just saw it this way. It's not so bulky.
For squats?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't work for the full exercise. Because you can just do squats first, but then there's squats, bring it down into that whole thing. That's why, yeah. But the squats are great. This is much safer they're doing it on the reformer, you know, the Russian squats here, the ice skater thing. It's safer here, so that's really, really nice. Yeah. Well, she's got the long fingers, yeah. Well, the thing is, when you change your grip for that other, you know, it has to switch.
But even in punch, you know, punch out or.
I think originally they do have the open fingers. I mean, even on Magic Circle, but by the end, people seem to be gripping it. So, yeah, I mean, you can always get, you remember this one, huh? You all know this one? You squat with the hands this way, and then when you come up, you have to change the hands over the top and go down into, it's like a penché arabesque. It drags in, it's very tough. Yeah, it's a really good balance one. Yeah. Probably for the guys, in fact, it would be better to have the wider bars for the broader shoulders, and, you know, we can switch them out again. But, do you know this one?
Yes, I did. It's just that to do planche or else I have to come a little forward.
Yeah, those are like springs for you, I think, right?
Yes. These are weak.
Yeah.
And then to support me the other way, I have to move further.
Yeah, I don't know if it's, maybe you need the purple spring.
And he's on
To
the
give you a
highest
little more
one.
resistance.
level.
They're also really too narrow for guys, these bars. The wider one would be better.
Do you
You
teach?
wanna try it, or?
Yeah, but the old knees are not what
Oh, yeah, well, then I could, yeah, take it easy. We all know not to go past 90 degrees in a squat if there's any knee issues, also to avoid the knee going too far over the front of the foot. I'd better stay back here. That's the prescribed thing.
The parallel versus turned out.
Well, I guess you have a broader base of support, slightly turned out. Parallel is very, very good. So, yeah. Well, gosh,